So, hey guys, it's another night of Drunk Book Club.
Are you as bored as this as I am?
Casually, not like so pretentious, like, hello friends, what is that? Tonight we're doing the very popular The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Shall we begin?
We shall. Oh my god, even licking that off my lips was disgusting.
If you look at the back, all these like really reputable people love it.
Best book
Here's the thing. Everyone is a fucking retard.
Shittiest piece of shit. I read a lot of trashy novels, but I liked them, and they knew that they were trashy novels. They usually had some half-naked guy on the cover. This was told to me that this was going to be an awesome book, and it was going to be great, and it was one of the it wasn't even the shittiest thing I've ever read, but it was the shittiest thing masquerading as a good thing.
We feel bad because the author is dead, but
like,
that should not stop us from saying that the fact that your book sucks, or wherever you are. He's in literary heaven because he somehow made money off of this piece of crap.
And you brought this up originally, that the main character is really him acting out some fantasy that he has of being this old guy who just has sex with all the main characters in this book, who instantly fall in love with him. No matter if they're 50 or 20.
Married, they might hate him.
Hate him originally. And one of the girls, and he says to the girl, I'm old enough to be your father. And she's like, I don't give a fuck.
Let's have sex.
And then she just falls in love with him. And she's supposed to be like the enigmatic, like hardcore, rough character. And she ends up this like bruised and broken-hearted teen.
That's the thing about this book. Everyone's like, oh, it's so feminist. This book is the most sexist shit I've ever read.
It's masquerading as feminism.
The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo is supposed to be this, like, punk rebel, like, ooh, she's so edgy. Basically what he did was take every, like, outsider characteristic and place it into one character. Oh, look, sometimes she's a lesbian. Oh, look, sometimes she's a biker chick. Oh, look, sometimes she's a computer hacker.
Maybe she has Asperger's.
Maybe she's bipolar. Maybe she just likes having nipple rings. It's very bizarre because...
Spoiler alert.
This book is not a mystery.
This book
is like 200 pages.
Mystery.
200 pages of research.
Did you know it was Martin? I knew it was Martin.
It was obviously Martin.
This is obviously from the get-go.
It was, oh, he's very nervous because he has so much work to do.
He's the only good one in his family, but he's not very good at his job. Also, he didn't seem to care that his sister died. But he kind of cared.
He cared enough to have a sex dungeon in his garage.
Let's talk about this. Sex dungeons. If you're gonna have a sex dungeon, are you gonna put it in your garage? I tell you where I'm gonna put it.
Not in your garage.
Not in your garage. And also
not in my garage.
I've got a car.
Your garage?
I read it pretty much in one sitting. It was super easy to get through. Like, he told you everything the characters thought.
Basically, like, the first 100 pages is him explaining the Swedish banking system, which, in case you haven't realized...
Super interesting! Super interesting.
No.
Apparently, financial reporting is awesome.
Really interesting. Oh my god.
Espionage.
Oh my god.
People want to shoot you.
You have a magazine about money.
But you spend most of the book researching murder.
The reason the two main characters like interact is because Blomqvist hires Salander to like be his researcher. And she goes on her computer and Googles something, and then finds the entire answer to the mystery in her Google search.
What's wrong with that? I don't think I would know the correct search words to put in my own browser and then press enter.
She literally put in the person's name she was searching and then figured out the entire mystery in like one page.
It made me laugh a few times. Can I read a quote that made me laugh? I don't know if it's going to make you guys laugh.
Every single line, you're like, why did this guy write this? Like, I'm sure it's probably translated odd because it was probably in Swedish first, but still, like, this guy is not a good writer. Quote time!
It took her several hours to mobilize the necessary courage, but she had to see him and tell him how she felt. Anything else would be unbearable.
This book really sucks.
I also think we've been reading a lot of second books, maybe.
We need to find a good
Also,
book to read.
Quote time. Don't stand in the way of quote time. He is standing in the way. He wants me to stop talking, and I don't want to stop talking because I know that people don't care, but some tiny part of them, negative 9%, no, that doesn't make sense, 0.09% wants to hear me keep talking, so I'm going to keep talking. Quote.
You were the one that wanted to read this book, right?
No. Wait, did I?